When I hear the name Sirui, I immediately think of cheaper anamorphic lenses. But now Sirui are making LED lights as well. The C60B and the E30B. Let's have a look what they can do. I received these two lights months ago. Well, actually, I didn't receive them physically. They were stuck in custom because I had to prove that I was not going to use these two Sirui lights for surgical procedures. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, let's start off with the Sirui C60B. This is a bi-color light. And of course, before we continue, as you can see, you can power them with batteries, which is super helpful. And it comes with this handle, which is not very good, but we're going to talk about that a bit later in the video. So bi-color going from 2800 Kelvin all the way up to 7000 Kelvin. And it goes in increments of 1%. So this is the lowest you can get. 1%, 100. Oh, that's brighter than I expected. Bright light. And as you can see, it's an exceptionally small light, so you can place this in other places where a bigger, very popular light, the Godox SL60, cannot fit. Furthermore, traveling with this light or bringing it back and forth to shoots is also, I mean, just look at this insane difference between the very popular SL60W from Godox and the Sirui C60B. And the Sirui also comes with a carrying bag, which the Godox SL60W does not. And since we have the bag here, it's nice and padded, so it protects your lights if you are on the go. Another cool thing about the bag itself is that it has these straps on the top where you can slide in, for example, tripods, light stands, so that they are not loose, dangling like that when you are, again, on the go. Sirui is marketing this light as whisper quiet, and I've seen other videos saying that, oh, I cannot hear the fan. I can definitely hear the fan. Is it loud? No, it's not. And I'm going to put it next to my microphone, which is there. I guess you can hear it a little bit, but I mean, if this goes behind, for example, a softbox, or even not just with the reflector, which also is included, it's not going to be a problem in your shoots. I mean, I have had noisier lights and I have had quieter lights. However, for this price point, this is a small, powerful and quite quiet light. Included with both the C60B and the E30B are these handles. You can connect them to a light stand. You can also detach them so that you connect the light directly to a light stand with the 1/4-inch screw at the bottom. The problem with these ones are basically they are quite flimsy. They do have a kind of hard stops. So, but if you put a large softbox on this handle and the C60B, I don't know if it's going to hold it. I would be a bit wary of using big light boxes. We're going to put it up as my key light soon with a small softbox. You can also, of course, walk around with it, do some Hollywood lighting. In an updated version, I would love to see this handle being made of not only plastic. Speaking of plastic, the whole light is made of hard plastic. It doesn't feel very professional. However, this light could be your first light, or it can be like an extra light if you're a professional. I've been using this one as a kind of a fill light or an accent light in the background in my videos because I can power it with the batteries and I can place it almost wherever I want to. Now, let's put it as the key light. This is the key light that I was using for the moment. It's an iFootage SL160DN. It's more professional. You can check out the review video there. But as you can see, this light doesn't have a standard balance mount. And that is something that is very good that the C60B actually have. There you see the difference. So with this one, the other light and many other lights, you have to use an adapter to put on a standard balance mount accessory, like this one right here. Let's pop that one off, connect the Sirui, click, and let's put it on. Here we are. Now we are using the Sirui as my key light. And the cool thing is that you can also connect it with your phone. So download the app called Sirui Lights. And as you can see here, there's a number that is designated, but I can also rename that if I want to, as you can see down at the bottom of the screen. And I can now control this light using my app. It was connected to 3200 Kelvin. Let's put it back to 5600. The intensity is now at 50%. And as you can see, you have these shortcuts going from 25, 50, and 100%. You also have some effects included like you do in many other lights, bomb, firework, TV, and so on. I guess the one that we would use most is fire effects. Now let's go over to the smaller E30B, which is also a bicolored light. This goes from 2800 Kelvin to 7000 Kelvin, so from yellow to white, and in increments of 1% as well. It's also so bright, man. I mean, look at this. This is a LED panel. This is impressive. I mean, LED panels have really become better the last years. And when I received this LED panel, because I haven't liked LED panels for a while because they are not, the light they give have been strange. But this light I've been using a lot, and I've been using it as a fill light. You can also use this one as your key light. For example, if you have a small setup and the light is not too far away from you. And now it's set at 20%, and like that, it's quite bright. Again, the same problem with the handle, and on this one I was tightening it so much that the handle it didn't break, but the rubber piece that is here, that's disintegrated basically. So that is something that they should upgrade for like a version 2 or whatever. As mentioned, you can put it on a light stand if you want to, or have it handheld, which is also great for guerrilla filmmaking. Let's connect this one to the app as well. Now Bluetooth is on. You basically hold this set button and it also has the symbol of Bluetooth. Here we go. They should both be connected. So this one, 25, 50, 100. Bright light. You can also group them, all devices. Is that on? Now, the group is on 5600. Yeah. At 25%. Yeah. It works. 32, and they both change. Pretty effective. I like it. So they're not the most powerful lights on the market. However, for being a 60-watt light, it gives a lot of punch for the price. I'm comparing it with this one because this one is, if I look at my Amazon sales, this is the light that has been sold most by far 2022. And would I choose the Sirui C60B instead of the Godox SL60W? Yes, it's smaller, a little bit more expensive. You also have a only daylight balanced, which is about $200, and the Sirui 60B, which stands for bicolor, is about 250, while the Godox is, I guess, around 150. So if you have that extra money, I would definitely go for the Sirui 60B. This guy, perfect. You can actually buy these two if you want to as a set. Use this one as the key light and use the smaller E30B as a fill light. Now check out the links in the description because there might be some offers there. And if you have any questions regarding the Sirui lights, let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.